Hi guys, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video I'm just going to be talking protective styling just because I'm still in my protective style and I thought, it would make sense to do a video on that before I whip it off next week and go back to my own hair. A few days ago on Instagram I received a question, and the question was, how do I care for my hair when I'm protective styling? And if I care for my hair when I protective style. And it made me think, protective styling can be quite contradictory. On the one hand, if you're not protective styling just because you want like a new hairstyle, you're most likely doing it, for hair care reasons, so to better your hair and, protect it. So some people protective style to retain length. Some people do it to grow their hair, so they may embark on like a protective style challenge to help grow their hair over a certain amount of time. And some people, for example, like myself, may protective style to, escape heat damage. So they may really crave for like a straight look and they don't want to damage their own hair with heat, so they protective style maybe in something like a weave or a wig, whereby they can have the style they desire without damaging their own hair. So there are so many reasons, but for the most part, if not for styling reasons, it's done to help look after your hair. However, and this is why I think it's contradictory, when you're protective styling, it's not always easy to look after your hair, right? Because if you're wearing braids, it may not be easy to access your strands and moisturize them. With a sewn-in weave, for example, you may not be able to even get close to your scalp and nourish it or feed it. So it can be quite contradictory. So I wanted to share with you some methods that have worked a treat for me over the past couple of years that help me to look after my hair as best as possible whilst protective styling, whether that be by looking after my scalp, whether that be by looking after my ends or even my strands. So the point is just to overall maximize the benefits of protective styling so you can actually get what you want out of it. If you guys have any recommendations on methods that you use, then please do share them below. Help somebody out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Bye. So in order to be able to feed my scalp when protective styling, I've invested in two different types of bottles. The first bottle is a dropper bottle, which allows you to feed and access your scalp using a pipette. And as you guys can see, the pipette is tall and thin, so it should allow you to get through to your scalp even if you're wearing a protective style such as a sewn-in weave. The second bottle is an applicator bottle with a nozzle head, which again is similar to the dropper bottle with the pipette. It allows you to access your scalp because the head of it is quite thin and can get through to your scalp. When it comes to keeping the strands of my hair moisturized when protective styling, one of my favorite tricks is to mix some of my favorite moisturizer or leave-in conditioner with some water in a spray bottle. So I put the product in the spray bottle with clean fingers and then fill it up about halfway full. Then I shake it just to make sure that everything's blended well together. This mix is great for pretty much any protective style, but it's also really great for when you're rocking braids or Senegalese twists, as it can really help to refresh your hair. Finally, my favorite method for looking after the ends of my hair when protective styling. This is the baggy method, and it requires you to moisturize the ends of your hair. You can add your strands as well if you want. And then to cover the area that has been moisturized with either cling film or a shower cap, as I've used, or even something like a supermarket bag. This will help to retain moisture and keep your hair uber soft. You can do this overnight or even for a couple of hours. Don't overdo it because you don't want to over moisturize, but overall this method is great.